you from here with us in Prague. We are on our way to a very special destination. Do you know where we are going? Of course, we're going to Brno. So let us talk more about this whilst we go towards our cab before it goes. Our bus is here. We are finally boarded. Let me take you to our seats. We got ourselves the table seats. So this is the seat. And we finally made it to Brno. It was a nice short ride. 3 hours 15 minutes. The bus was late, but they made it up. I think we still made it just half an hour later than our timing, so I'm really happy. Let us head to our hotel, freshen up and head out.
We have now reached our hotel, which is Marriott Brno. Let's go upstairs and then probably we'll come down and then show you a bit around how the hotel is as well.
This is also the room tour. First impressions.
Oh my god, finally. But I'm here for the view.
Ta-da! There's the castle view. Oh my god.
And that's a huge window.
Okay, can we live in that castle? That's what I want to do. I don't want the castle view. I want to live in the castle.
Hello everyone and welcome to a new day here in Brno. So today is our first day here in Brno. We came here yesterday, as you guys saw. So this was our hotel, Marriott, and in front of it I just saw that they have a cute little pond that actually has fishes inside of it. It's near the city center itself. Like it's probably just around 5 minutes from the city center. So I think this is called the city center itself. Like the actual square is like 5 minutes away from here. So let's go and first let's start with our breakfast today. So I'm gonna go head out to the main city square and find a restaurant where we can have our breakfast for the day. So I think we have finally reached the place. We are at the city center and that's the place. Let's go inside and see how it is gonna be. I think it's a buffet system just right here. It's really nice. Let's try. So this is what they have. Like paneer, salads, toppings, dressings. It's around like 223 coronas, which is approximately, I guess, around 15 Australian dollars. So we just finished our breakfast and we are at the old town center of Brno. And this is how it looks. So let's head inside and see how this old town of Brno looks. And after countless stairs, finally we have now reached the top. And that's the door here, so let's go. Oh, nice. So that's Brno for you. You can see the whole views of Brno from here. So this place is actually called the Old Town. The Old Town is the neighborhood that we are in, and this is the Old Town Hall that we are, like the rooftop of the Old Town Hall that we are standing on. Just look at it. And let me tell you, Brno is one of the most famous cities here in Czechia, but it's a very small town, like really very small. This dragon that you saw while we were coming inside, so it is actually a symbol of Brno, which is called the Brno dragon. So back in the days, there used to be this Brno dragon who used to salvage people and their supplies, and nobody knew how to fight to it. So there was a tradesman who once came to Brno and then helped them out vanish this dragon. And the ticket for going up to the top for the viewing point in the Old Town Hall is about like 120 coronas. So not too bad. I would like recommend it to people so that you guys can go and experience the views of the city if you want to. But there's one more place which we are going next, from where you can have the views of the city as well. So I'm now going to the cathedral, which is on the Petrov hill, and it is really a marvelous thing to see if you're here in Brno, because it has a really good views of the city. So that's the square where we came from, and we have to go, I think, straight up, I think around 100 meters by walking today. And it's Brno city center is so small that you can cover it, all the destinations, all the places that you want to visit, just by walking itself. You don't need to take public transports. It's very easy, and obviously the public transport is like very reliable here, but if you can walk around, obviously you'll see some few places that you will miss by public transport, so better to walk and explore the city. And it was really not too far, so this is how it is. The Brno Cathedral. Really, it's a very old Gothic style traditional building. We are finally on the top of the cathedral, and you can see these panoramic views from here. And this is the new town over here, but if you go to the other side, that we can see the old town as well. So let's go then. And the entry for this is about 60 coronas. So yeah, not too bad. And these are the views from the other side. I think that's the Brno Castle just right there at the top that you can see. And it's actually called the Peters and Paul's Cathedral. Alright, so we came from there, and I think we have to go a bit upwards this way. It's called the Špilberk Castle. A little bit of history about this castle is that it was built in the 13th century, and it was reconstructed in the 17th and the 18th century as a mini fortress kind of thing. And subsequently after that, it was transformed into a prison for the dangerous criminals and the political enemies of Czechia, or Brno, you could say. I can't imagine this place was a prison once. So let's go and check it out, from inside how it is.
We're here at the deepest well called the Špilberk's well, which is about 112 meters deep. The prisoners used to get the water up from this well, and it is pretty interesting to see. I thought this place felt a little bit like a prison because of all the bars and everything, because this was a castle, but it was used as a prison earlier.
Right, and this is the entrance to go down the prison cells. Like the whole of the prison that is here in this castle is underneath, so it's all underground prison, and that's the way to go. Brno is basically not that big. It's like probably a small town, and you can cover it on the weekend itself, like 2 days, Saturday and Sunday would be enough. And there's not much to explore here in Brno, but obviously, you know, just a walk around the city will give you a glimpse of the city in total. So yeah, like it's not as big as the other cities like Prague here in Czechia, but obviously one of the best cities to visit, because it has quite the old heritage or the traditional vibe here, if you want to experience that in Czechia.
And we are here at the main square, feeling energized because of the hot chocolate. Now the weather, like I said, looks fabulous, but don't be fooled, it's pretty cold. I think it's a nice 8 degrees right now with nice blowing winds. Looking at the square, my first impression is wow, what a time.
The second impression is, what is this big bullet kind of thing in the middle?
It looks like a space capsule, but
let us show you and tell you what it is.
It's just a little weird.
So this big gigantic bullet kind of structure which you see over here is actually an astronomical time clock.
What,
and
really?
You see the rotating parts up on the top.
Is it like the same astronomical clock that we saw in Prague?
Kind of same, but and also you see these 4 holes around here, so there is 4 of them at the bottom. So at every day 11 o'clock it gives out you crystal balls if you're lucky enough to get it in one of the 4 holes.
And that was our time in Brno. It was a small, exhilarating trip. It was certainly a worthwhile visit. It's a small town, so it wouldn't take a lot of time. If you were to ever come here, it's definitely a one-day trip. If you were to ever come to Prague, highly recommended. Do come to Brno. But that is all from us. I really hope you enjoyed your time with us here. We will see you guys in the next one.